Hello and welcome everyone to this outline presentation of the 2023 Dakar. A great number of you should have been in Andalusia, but unfortunately, due to the risk of provoking wildfires, we've postponed the event until autumn. So I'm talking to you now for what is a first look at the route. But before starting, I'd like to thank the Saudi authorities who've accompanied us in organising the rally, notably Sports Minister Prince Abdul Aziz, as well as Prince Khalid, the President of the Saudi Motorsport Federation. I'd also like to take the opportunity to thank all the Dakar's partners who've supported us for a number of years now. Before starting the presentation of next year's event, how about we take a look back at the 2022 race.
Les camions, ils ont tout mouliné, on sortira pas. En bureau motrice, on saura pas sortir.
À demain alors.
À demain, ouais, sûrement. Plus qu'une fois. 2 fois, 3 fois, jusqu'à la fin.
I hope engine is not broken.
What? No.
Esa es la primera carrera con el coche, hay que seguir haciendo pruebas, seguir aprendiendo.
On se fait plaisir en roulant avec en tout cas.
Esto es Dakar, todo es Dakar.
Je sais que je rentre à la maison et que je vais aller faire un bon dodo pour repartir demain. Je suis entier, la machine elle est entière et le rallye continue.
I wanted to leave the mark in the motorsport. And today I made it.
J'ai vécu 2 années difficiles avec les accidents. Et aujourd'hui, ça fait du bien.
We are fighting, and I will keep fighting until the end.
I was watching the cars and thinking I want to be there one day on the other side.
Paradise!
Je vais rien oublier. Chaque seconde, chaque heure, je vais rien oublier. Ah, allez, je t'aime.
Wow, dream come true. All of these moments along the way and the harder times that you have, it just makes the feeling more great.
This was very important for me because it's here in our region, you know, and I'm so happy.
Yeah!
Le décor est planté.
So the stage is set. Let's look ahead to the 2023 Dakar. To set out a route, we need a cahier de charge, and it's you, the competitors, who've written it. You asked us for a longer Dakar, a more difficult Dakar with more kilometers and more dunes. Those are the ingredients that make up the 2023 Dakar. It's a Dakar that runs west to east, coast to coast, leaving from the Red Sea to arrive in the city of Dammam via 14 stages. It's a Dakar that's 70% new in terms of its routes, and above all, a Dakar that passes through the empty quarter. We're going to have 3 stages in its immense dunes with a marathon stage right in the middle. And of course, it'll be the first race in the new W2RC World Championship. The start of the rally will be a bivouac in the desert on the shores of the Red Sea. On the beach, we'll be able to take advantage of the magical turquoise waters, and we'll have facilities to welcome the entire caravan during the 5 days before the start of the rally. So things will be comfortable before the rally begins. And what are the key dates for the 2023 Dakar? We start, of course, with the inscriptions, which start on the morning of the 6th of June and close on the 31st of October. There'll be the important technical and administrative checks between the 28th and 30th of November at Castellet. They're important because we want to reduce to a minimum the work required before heading to Saudi Arabia. So we're going to do a lot here to try and send vehicles that have already been completely checked before departure. Then, of course, there's the boat, which will arrive in Saudi Arabia at a small port near the bivouac, where you can pick up your vehicles on the 27th and the 28th December. The starting podium and prologue are scheduled for the 31st of December, with the start of the first stage the following day, finishing in Dammam on the 15th of January.
Le 15 janvier à Dammam.
Now let's take a look at what's new on the 2023 Dakar. The first is the digital road book for the motorbikes. We had it in the cars and in the trucks. Now the whole of the caravan is equipped, which spells the end for the good old paper road book. The second modification are the time bonuses for the motorbikes. We've thought about it, and we're still working on exactly how to reward the rider who works and who loses a lot of time. We'll give you the details of this bonus a little later. We've also worked on separating the routes. On certain stages, you'll have a mirror route, which means different points to find in 2 different places. That means every competitor will have to keep navigation at the top of their priorities throughout the entire course, or at least on certain stages. Also, there'll be no neutralizations for the T1s and T2s. That means the stage will continue throughout the day with no breaks in the middle. And the last change comes with the departures, because for the cars and trucks, they'll leave in the order of the previous day's overall standings. The first truck to leave will be from the 41st place. And what about reclassification? You can ask to be reclassified, at least those who have the right to, only if you're behind the first truck to leave. If you're in the top 40, there'll be no reclassification. All these innovations will be detailed during the Dakar Tour. The Dakar Tour is where we can talk to you directly, the competitors, face to face. We'll do that over 5 or 6 dates in order to be able to meet you and give you all the details and even more innovations of this new Dakar. Now we've spoken about the Dakar, what about the Dakar Classic? Those vehicles from the 80s and 90s who also come to compete, but in a different kind of competition. They're not chasing the clock, they're more about consistency. There were 150 of them last year, and we'll have 150 again this time round. So everyone's almost ready for the next Dakar, and they're raring to go. We'll also have some modifications here too. We're going to create a new speed class, a 4th, which will be better adapted to the older models who struggled to meet the speeds we had set. Also, we'll create new challenges to reward the best navigators, the most beautiful car, and many more surprises. So there you have it. Let's now take a look back at the last Dakar Classic.
Attention, ralenti. Là, tu vas tout droit. Le waypoint, il est dans 100 mètres. Cap 235. Go!
sinistra, 100 metri c'è un po' di big a sinistra qua.
We have no more power in the engine and it's not starting, so we have to push or pull the car, but we will finish. We will do everything to finish the race.
Attention, il y a des trous là.
Now let's focus on Dakar Future. What's Dakar Future? Well, it's the roadmap we've set to reduce the event's carbon footprint. To do that, we have vehicles with new technology. There was the Audi hybrid this year, which won a number of specials. We also had the development of hydrogen and the arrival of new fuels, the so-called synthetics, and the biofuels, which reduce the carbon footprint by 70%. The transition is underway on the Dakar and the rally raids. So we've come to the end of this presentation of the 2023 Dakar. We'll see each other again in November for a very detailed presentation of the route. Let's say our farewells with the beautiful scenery of Saudi Arabia.